FuzzDad here. I may not be very good at what I do, but at least I'm slow. For today and tomorrow, I will finish the Kotare 1/32 scale Spitfire Mk.1 mid. I decided, can I build basically the same airplane, but the first Spitfire that the Kotare put out, can I build it on a long weekend? A little bit after 5 o'clock on December 16th. If I'd started earlier today, I possibly could have finished it by Sunday evening. I don't know if I will, but we're gonna give it a shot. There will be some extra parts. The Quinta Studios instrument panel and a few components of the cockpit. I've got Eduard masks, Barracuda control column. The difference between these and the Eduard wheels is the embossment of the Dunlop tire name isn't as good on these as it is on the Eduard tires, but they're great and they feel great in your hands. I took all the parts out, I trimmed almost all of them, sanded all the edges to get it ready for the build. For instance, these are all the cockpit parts, and we're gonna start with this first, or maybe the wings, I'm not sure. That's where we're gonna go. And the objective here is to try to finish this as fast as I can. We'll see. All right, on with the build. The glue you're gonna use later on will work. It may not show up immediately, but then when you start joining crap together. All right, took an hour break, hour and a half break, get some lunch. I'm gonna have some sanding to do. As a matter of fact, I might even start the sanding right now. And what I'll do is after this, I'll do some thin glue down the seam. Move this out of the way because I putz glue on it. So just run along the seam. Anyway, that's pretty good. Okay, we'll let that dry. So let's get back into the instructions. It says B or C, but I'm an A, right? No, I'm not doing dirty dick.
Excuse me, dick.
I don't want to put that in, they'll break. You don't want to put that in. Interior gray-green matte. Let's make sure I got 76. That's pretty light. XF 76, that's pretty light. Where's it go? What I've done is I've painted the front, so that's pretty good. Then I'm gonna put this back for drying. So they're there. They're getting there. The biggest part's gonna be letting the paint dry. Right in here. Maybe some fill. Let's try super glue. So let's move stuff out of the way so I don't spill it on anything. You just gotta be careful. So just be careful. Let's go out there. What do we got in here? There's a hole right there. So I'm gonna fill right there. All right, that should be good enough. Yeah, it went on really well. The 1500 went on really well. I'm pleased with it. I did the super glue up here, so super glue will fit in the areas that feels good with the hand. Okay, let's make an assumption. And try to put a little bit of a buff on this. Brand spanking new. Pretty smooth. Yeah, you see the edges. See, this isn't perfectly smooth. So we'll go over this again. This reminds me of woodworking, just with plastic. Good leading edge. Getting rid of the seam lines is always one of the bugaboos of this business, of this model business. So doing your best you can. Cat hair and everything on this damn thing. That's one of the problems working in a room full of cats, a house full of cats. My wife and I have 2 cats. So much so I gotta vacuum every 3 or 4 days, get rid of the damn cat hair. Well, they're awesome cats though, awesome animals. Got a great dog too. That's not bad. I think we might have something here. All right, well, I'm gonna go spray. Back in a bit. Right now, 11:22 p.m., Saturday, December 16th. So the good news is I don't know if you can see, but pretty good on the leading edge there. There's maybe just a little bit, but that really works well using that super glue technique. I mean, it's not very light, but you should be able to see that. Anyway, as you can see, it's a mess. I've got the primary colors. I've got a lot of detail painting to do. That'll be tomorrow. We're pretty much set to start putting the cockpit together. This thing should fit together pretty well. I mean, I've been pretty careful here about it finishes really quickly. It's primarily just putting major components together and then painting the whole thing. There's so many teeny decals in here. There's so many tiny decals in here. The wing turned out really well. I mean, it really did. I'm pleased with that. Anyway, okay, catch up with you guys later. 10:41, Sunday, December 17th. And I'm trying to get all this to kind of look like that. It's not going to look exactly like it. I took a lot of time on this. Anyway, the heavy work yesterday was on the interior, and trying to get Yep, see there? There's a big pull. Oh my God, there's a big one. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. This brown is just kicking my ass. I may have to do the whole freaking airplane. Oh, look at that. Jeez, oh peas. Because I got some big pieces coming here.